I'm inside and I saw Renfield. It is directed by Chris McKay, written by Ryan Ridley. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, you can do that. Patreon.com/ASEPresents, and on with the review. The premise of this movie is very simple. Okay, we have Renfield, lawyer. He's a lawyer, and he's like, land deal? Okay. Ching, cool. I signed a land deal. Oh yeah. Oh hey, Dracula. You want a familiar? I can be a familiar. I can be a great familiar. And let me do some familiar work for you. And then, he's familiar. And then, you want to know what happens? Well, the pesky modern times arrives, and we have Renfield be like, I'm sad, I don't want to be your familiar anymore, even though I'm granted immortality. I'm no longer allowed to have friends and family. Oh my goodness. And I'm just like, bro, you should have thought of that before you made this decision. You should have thought. You should have used your big old brain, lawyer head. Okay, lawyer man. You with your biggest brains in the galaxy. Okay, big brain boy. Okay, you should have used that to use before becoming Dracula's familiar, huh? Look where you're at. Look, you're not doing good now, aren't you? You're so sad. You have to go to the self-help group. And the same people are here, the self-help group, and it's like, I'm so sad, is all of the people there. They're all saying that. And it's like, I'm so sad, I'm ultimately sad, I'll cry, let cry. I feel ashamed of myself. That's it. That's literally all I heard all the time. During this self-help circle, we have frickin' Renfield goes to self-help, be like, I'm in a toxic relationship. And I'm like, bro, toxic? More like familiar, I guess. I guess it's cooler to be familiar than like a servant. I mean, they say familiar, then they say servant. I mean, Dracula says servant. Also, by the way, Dracula is like Nick Cage. He's not like Nick Cage. He is Nick Cage, actually. Well, he's cool. He's like, I'm Nick Cage, and I'm not even gonna try to do Bela Lugosi. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna try some smooth talk Dracula. I'm Nick Cage Dracula. You are my servants. And if you if you double cross against me, then you will feel my pain and wrath, and I'll take over the world, and I'll kill all your friends and family. And it's interesting because Renfield, at this point, after being like, I'm gonna take care of myself, and then he goes on a shopping spree, and then Dracula's like, where you is? And then he'd be like, Dracula, I'm sorry. That's him. Well, I find it fun that we have Renfield has like a really colorful apartment, and then we have Dracula is literally wearing all black within this very colorful apartment. And so I'm like, I like it. It works. It did it good. Yay! Hey, it's the contrast between the two. Renfield's in a better place now. Renfield did wear dark clothing at the very beginning of the movie, and then he became more of a person, more of a independent person, and his friends be like, yeah, you go girl. Then he'd be like, I'm wearing all colorful clothes, and then that's what he did. And that's how Renfield's like right now. But we have freaking Dracula's after Renfield now, and oh my goodness, what will happen? Well, they kill him. The fight is alright. The fight scene is alright. I've seen bigger, better, gooder fight scenes. But oh my goodness, can I tell you about the colors in this one? Because the colors are pretty intense. Like I noticed a lot of color palettery in this movie, And there's just so many of them. There's so many of them color palettes. They're just all over the place. They're so neon, they're so saturated. They're just all over. I really like there's a consistent green and red color palette. And it's great. And it's awesome how much they use it. There's so much colorful on top of the daylight stuff, which isn't as colorful. When we're inside places, when it's dark, then using the colorful lights is spectacular. So I appreciate that. The big old fight scene, they chop them up into little pieces, and then using Dracula's blood, which I don't know why doesn't turn you into a vampire. You know, when I saw that Dracula used his blood to heal Renfield when he got sliced in the stomach and all of his guts were spilling out, I was thinking, man, maybe that transfer of blood makes him a vampire. Maybe it's HIV or AIDS, or that's how you can transmit that disease. But somehow it's not. Somehow it's saliva based. Is vampirism saliva based, or is it blood based? Transfusion, whatever that word is. Transmission? Yeah. So yeah, freaking answer. I don't get it. Why is he not a vampire? The movie just kind of glosses over that. I'm like, why is he not a vampire? And there's a lot of moments in this movie where I was like, you know what? What is happening here? Why is this happening here? And then there's other moments in the movie I'm like, you know what? I wish this wasn't happening right now because I don't particularly care. Because holy diggity dang, a cool shopping spree, I guess, but I don't want to see this. I want to see what Dracula's doing. I want to see him freak out. Why do I only see Renfield's side? I want to see Dracula be like, where's Renfield? And then see his full anger and wrath. And so when he's super composed when he meets up with freaking Renfield, then there'd be more tension and drama within the scene. But within the way that that scene particularly is we have freaking Renfield's oh yeah, I'm a girl. Spotty, yeah, Spotty. Oh yeah, Spotty. Ooh, do you want to see my nails? Yeah, my nails are not done at all. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, haha, I'm Renfield. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, more like a girl lawyer. That made better sense in my head. I was trying to replace law with girl. Girler, I guess. You could have contrasted that girliness to Dracula's manliness, being and then just mentioning that his power gets drained, he won't come to full power. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, I mentioned his blood because he resurrects his self-help team with blood, and they're not vampires. They're not vampires. Which I don't understand. Why are they not vampires? Don't particularly get it. Oh my goodness, yeah, Dracula just should have been more mad. We need more Dracula. Was Luke Cage too expensive? I'm sorry, but you should have written the movie better to accommodate for his schedule. This movie's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. The colors are nice. It kind of gives me John Wick vibes in the colors. But the performances, oh wow, it's like I'm seeing UCB. Well, I've never seen UCB. I can't actually compare it to that. But it's what I would imagine now, currently, 2023, stand-up LA comedy would be like. Just dead, flat, panned. Because all the good comedy went to Austin. Okay. Okay, this movie is just it's a comedy, more like no comedy in threes in this movie. This movie is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't want to watch this movie ever again. It's alright, but just because Nick Cage is in it doesn't mean it's necessarily that good. Just gotta tell you, just don't like it that much. The thing that made this movie the most not fun for me is Renfield acting like a chick and also not showing Dracula being mad. Just being like, oh yeah, I'm calm and composed all the time. I have a lot of self-control. But I want to see some emotionality from Dracula. And I want to see him actually exhibit self-control instead of just assuming he has self-control. Also, I do like how when he threatens people, that's pretty cool. I think he needs to threaten people more. He needs to be more of like an opposing figure. Because why is Renfield able to just like, boop, you're gone, to freaking Dracula? Dracula is not enough of an enemy. He's not enough of a big bad for me to be like, yes, Renfield got him. I just always thought that Renfield was going to get him. And so I didn't care about the ending. Other than that, what else have I not mentioned? I mean, I like the shots. I didn't notice the editing. That's always good if you don't. If I never notice the editing, that's all right. Good job, editor. You did your job. What else? I can't think of anything else. I gotta give this movie a solid 6.2 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. If you want a fast track movie review, you can do that for $20 deals on patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So you can go here. And until next time, mint salad saw. I'll see you later to my salad croutons and bacon bits.